The Nigeria Meteorological Agency and the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency have predicted severe flooding this year, and recent devastating flooding incidents are still fresh in the minds of Nigerians. These agencies have predicted a rise in the water levels of River Benue and River Niger, which could affect communities along the rivers up to Bayelsa State, and have advised residents in these areas to take precautionary measures. There are more details in this report. Nigeria is one of the most flood-prone countries in West Africa, with many states experiencing annual flooding. The floods in turn bring death, destruction to property and crops, as well as outbreaks of diseases. According to a report from the National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA), about 33,983 people have been affected by flooding in various parts of the country over the last 7 months. Speaking on the cause of the flooding in Nigeria, environmentalist Desmond Majekodunmi says floods is mostly caused by poor infrastructure design and infrastructure, as well as bad drainage systems.
We must play a far more efficient and responsible role when it comes to interacting with nature. And unfortunately, we as human beings, we as Africans, we as Nigerians, we are not doing that nearly enough. And what we're seeing is the reaction of nature to our negative activities, particularly massive amounts of pollution into the atmosphere, but also not doing the necessary remedial measures like ensuring that the drainage systems are well placed and that they're effective and clean and able to do the job of draining the water.
While complimenting relevant agencies for issuing the flood alert, Majekodunmi says this will help dictate the negative impact on the riverine areas.
The NIMET organization are doing a great job. The meteorological people are able to predict quite accurately when we're going to be getting flooding. And this is very, very helpful. And then the emergency agency have been on top of the game as well. However, the challenge is that we're definitely going to be getting more floods, simply because when you have more heat, you have more evaporation. When you have more evaporation, you're going to have more rain falling. And guess what? The earth is heating up. It's called global warming, climate change. That's what has killed thousands and thousands of people in Libya just this week alone. Rain that should have fallen over a period of 8 months fell in 2 days. So we have to be up to the task to ensure that that shall not happen in our own dear beloved Nigeria.
The federal government has also assured citizens that all necessary resources would be deployed to support flood response efforts and provide relief to affected communities. Simisola Adigun, TV 360 News.